Hello, this is Ephraim Hernandez with Torah Works Ministries. We received a word from YAH only a couple of days ago. Another one. We've received a few, all of which are posted on my website, TorahWorks.net. So this one, as I've spoken to some people about our website, I've had people request YouTube videos or a YouTube channel, which we have, but I had not made the best use of it in a while now. So now I'm going to begin to try to do that. This word is, today is the 3rd of July, and this word came to us on the 1st. It's called a chosen people. And I'm going to go ahead and read it to you, if I can. I'm not used to using this. I'm not used to using this software yet, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. Open the ancient gates, prepare the way, break the jars of precious oil, that I may rush as living water over the peoples of the earth. The banquet is ready. Go out and invite all you see, that my house may be full. See, my glory is being revealed. None can quench my presence. Declare hope to the despairing. Let the hard hearts be turned to flesh, and let the stench of uncleanliness be washed away. The person who received this word actually received some visuals while receiving this word, so I want to relay that information as well. And this is what that person said. I saw people standing up high above in the air, and below them were many nations. These people that were standing up, from over them flowed a light-colored oil, pouring out into a vast multitude of people. And that's kind of why the image that you see for this prophecy is what it is, because that's where it came from. To continue, gather my children, assemble as one. Revere my holiness in your lives and be faithful. Up until now, you have been lax in your duties, a fire that does not spread. My fire will blaze brightly. Up, up, each of you, move. Do not be stubborn mules or wayward lambs. My king is what you will now call me, for I am your ruler. My name is Yahuwah. My name, Yahuwah, is to be high and lifted up. See, I am here in your midst. Children of Israel, I am made known to you. My son Yeshua is with thee, worm of Jacob. My house has been divided long enough. I say, come together and separate yourselves from the heathen and their wicked practices. I saw the limbs of a corpse scattered about, having been eaten away by a virus. That's what the person who received the prophecy said. I put all those in parentheses, but I expected people to read this, so I'm just reading it. The elders must teach. Rise up and let go of your pride. Do not let weak shepherds lead astray my children. I call you out for your silence. Mothers of the flock, watch over that which Yahuwah has assigned you. Teach the younger, and I will renew your strength. Fear my name. And in the parentheses, the person said, I saw mothers sitting down, There was much work to do around them, but they weren't doing anything. They were despondent. Fathers, be quickened in the spirit of my Son and die to yourselves as Yeshua died for you. Teach your children and guard yourselves in the fear of my name. Yahuwah Almighty. Be patient with your wives, as I am patient with you. And then the prophet said, I saw groups of men yelling at their wives. Children, generation of lawlessness, my anger is kindled by your actions and shamelessness. You are a bloody kingdom all your own. Repent, repent. Behold, I have chosen some of you. I have chosen some from among you, prophets and priests. Look to the rock you were hewn from, Abraham your father and Sarah your mother. Do not mistake my mercy for weakness. And then the prophet said, I saw this fire, but it was an angry fire ready to consume. I see all the sins you wallow in. My heart is burdened on your account. Children, pay attention. Fear Yahweh and respect your father and mother. This is your first calling. I asked the prophet how God himself says his name, and the answer was it wasn't clear. I mean, the prophet literally said that he says his name in a way that I think none of us can say it, because Yah himself is not constrained to language. He's not constrained to time or space. So the way he's going to say his own name is going to be unique. But according to the prophet who we received this word from, that prophet believes that the right way to say his name is Yahuwah. And I know, we have lots of people that say different things. We have Yahweh, we have Yahweh, we have Jehovah. There's so many varieties of ways that people utter his name, those who are courageous enough to utter his name and obey the word. Young men, I am pleased to see much striving. As Jacob strove with the holy angel, my presence is with you, though on every side you are condemned and tempted. You hold fast to my word, and this I delight in. And the prophet said, I saw one young man sitting on his bed crying, but there was a spirit of father with him. Behold, the weapons I have given each of you, use them valiantly and wisely. I fight for you in all my glory. Young men, do not be discouraged. I ignite your spirits now, this very hour. I say to you, arise, be at ease, for the elders war in the spirit on your behalf. My spirit is cleansing the earth from all impurity. And the prophet said, I saw hurricanes and tornadoes, mass destruction. Each of you, be sure your houses are set in the firm foundation of my son Yeshua, whom I love. Evil roars loudly, enraged, like a lioness who has lost its cubs, for I have snatched away its power. I make known to you, daughters of Israel, my heart. And the prophet said in parentheses, I saw groups of women travailing and wailing. I show my love to you, O Yerushalayim. My sons, humble yourselves before the glory of Yehovah, Lord of hosts. Protect the weaker vessels and fear my name. And the prophet said, I saw a group of women with distance between each other, and darkness was surrounding them, and there was no one to protect them. Behold, I am with thee, O Ephraim, son of love. I have seen your delight, that it is forged in fire and found in my house. Come now, I will show you the storehouses of heaven. As I called Enoch, so I call you. Yeshua Messiah himself has set his eye on you, my son. Be not afraid of man who is but a breath. Serve as their servant, for the place I have prepared for you at my table is glorious. My hand you shall hold, and my favor now surrounds you. Be not afraid. I am your mainstay. I am the way, the truth, and the life. All you need is found in my name. Faith instead of sight, my son. Let my presence lead you. I will not let you go. Only hold on to my commands. Now, O nations, I am jealous on behalf of the earth. You have corrupted that which I have made pure. Garden of the east, despised and rejected of men, from your barren region a vineyard will grow, beautiful and fruitful. My remnant will gather there to enjoy its splendor. Give my children their due. Do not withhold anything from them, Kaftor. Send them out with blessing, O Assyria. I am from ancient days. I am he who was and is to come. And the prophet said in parentheses, I saw colors, an ancient green color, not like the enemy's green color. It was rising up, and above it was the glory of Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Rise up, O Israel, your time to shine is now. So far, I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share that with everyone. I wanted to make sure that everyone had access to it. So I'm posting this on our YouTube channel, T.O.R.A.H channel, and I will leave the link for anyone. Or I'm going to post it. I guess I'll post this on the landing page of my website. Yah bless you, everyone, and I look forward to hearing from all of those who are being called to this work. And I'm looking forward to watching the regathering of Yah's people. And all of us are being given different responsibilities in different places, and who knows what that is. We just have to show forth his praises and be ready to give answer and to listen to his voice and to be lights. Be of good courage. Let's agree to try to look at the best in each of us, to focus on the best and try to encourage each other where we lack, for we all lack. We all lack until the time comes where we're one with him completely and we're free from sin and the sin nature and ego. We're all going to fall short, but we should still be striving. He's the one who said, be ye holy, for I am holy. He expects us to strive for righteousness, not for the sake of going to heaven. That's been provided for anyone who wants it. And there's a big difference between what's being taught to most of God's people. We have grace. His grace and his mercies are more than we could even possibly understand. But that doesn't mean that we turn our backs on his word and his covenant, his testimony, which is the first 5 books of the Bible, the Torah. That's his testimony. That's his own testimony to us. It's the covenant, the part of the covenant that we have witness of. It's been written down, it's been passed on for centuries, for millennium. And, we have to realize and understand that he expects certain things from his people. He expects us to adhere to his law, to his word, to his instructions. And so that's what I want to inspire But we also have to understand that he gave us the example of Yeshua, gave us Yeshua. He gave us a format to follow. He created Adam perfect. Adam fell. The rest of us came into that world, and he gave us a perfect example again. I like to use a analogy that if you say I write a document and I print it on a printer fresh from my computer, and I take that first fresh print and I take it to a copier and I copy that, and then I take the copy that I just copied and put it back in the copier and print that, copy that, and I keep doing that over and over again. I take the copy and print another copy, take that copy, print another copy. If I keep doing that over and over and over, eventually you're going to have a copy that's faded, that you can't read very well, maybe crooked on the page. Well, that's what it is for us. Adam was the first, and then we've all been copies of Adam, and we've fallen and become more degraded and more faded and crooked. And he gave us Yeshua, which is a brand new print of what he wants, given all the examples of what it means to walk accordingly. And Yeshua didn't judge anyone. He could. He had the ability. He was, if there's anybody that could have judged, he could. But he didn't do that. So we have to stop judging each other. We have to stop judging ourselves. We have to stop thinking that it's my job or somebody else's job to look at somebody and judge. Because judge not, lest you be judged. For with whatever judgment you pass on, or you pass on someone, that judgment will be meted back to yourself. So if you don't want to be judged about certain things, don't stop judging other people. And this is the cornerstone, or I don't even know, the crux of the problem with religion as a whole, whether it's Islam or Christianity or Judaism. It's the spirit of self-righteousness, the spirit of thinking that it's okay to judge each other and condemn each other. And that's not the example that Yeshua gave us. So I hope this word helps. I hope that Father draws all men to himself. He's going to. He already said he was going to. He's already did all the work. It's just up to us. He's waiting on us to unify together, to come together. And what's keeping us apart is this henpecking and this ego and this trying to vie for power and trying to vie for position, jockeying for position, which even the disciples did. The disciples did it too, jockeying for position. Who's going to be at your right hand? Who's going to be at the left? That's not for, he himself said, that's not for me to give. Yeshua said that. Yeshua said, that's not for me to give. That right there tells you there's a difference. There's a difference between Yeshua and Jehovah. There's a difference. Yes, do we believe that God manifested in the flesh? Sure he did. He manifested in the flesh in Adam. He manifests in the flesh in all of us. But even Yeshua draws a difference between himself and the Great Spirit. And even in this prophecy, in this word that I read to you today, God himself is speaking, and he draws a difference between himself and Yeshua. And we need to understand what that is. We need to understand why he's saying those things, why it's being put forth that way. So, Father, I pray, Father, that you would touch your people, that you would guide us, that you would reveal your truth, that you would open our eyes that we may see, our ears that we may hear, our hearts that we may understand, Father. I pray, Father, that you would cause us to walk in your ways, and that you would inspire your people, and that you would again bring glory to your name, We love you. We desire your ways. We desire your mercy. We desire to walk as one people again, Father. In the name of Yeshua. In the name of Yeshua. Last night I watched a movie called T.O.R.A.H, and it's about a native sister who became a storyteller. She was Shaksa, and I cried the whole movie because well, I'm just going on and on. Hopefully this video is the end product. I don't know how to use this program very well, and so YAH's favor on all of you today. B'Shem Yeshua.